Good evening, everybody. This time from Los Angeles, California. I think most people who have watched this program over the past 7 or 8 years know that we have spent an amount of time in the Los Angeles area and an amount of time in the New York area. In fact, I think this is the only NBC television program that began in Burbank and then moved to New York and then moved back to Burbank and then relocated finally in New York. It's highly possible they will have some other plans for us, which will involve moving. Tonight in Los Angeles, which is the hometown for many people who work on this program, we have some old friends and some new friends. Angie Dickinson is about to return to the NBC television schedule, I think in January of 1982, in a program which will be very similar to the one that made her one of the biggest television stars and the first woman star of a continuing one-hour series. You recall her role as Pepper in Policewoman some years ago. This new program is called Cassie and Company, and it will debut, I believe, in January of 1982, and we'll spend some time talking with Angie Dickinson about that project and her controversial appearance in Brian De Palma's picture Dressed to Kill about a year ago. We also have Ringo Starr. You all know that he was one of the members of the original Beatles, but he is well past that now. He has a new record album out which is called Stop and Smell the Roses, which may or may not be indicative of his new philosophy on life. And he is currently appearing in a new motion picture which is called Caveman, in which he has a role that comprises only 15 words, but he appears through the entire picture. So we'll spend some time with Ringo Starr, and we'll also talk with his wife, Barbara Bach, who appeared in the James Bond picture about 3 years ago. From California tonight, Alan Carr has a report for us on two young men who achieved really instant stardom. I don't want to say that they were overnight successes because they have been working for a long time in the business, but their appearances in two key motion pictures this year really made them instant successes and sensations. Miles O'Keeffe played Tarzan the Ape Man in the picture made by Bo Derek and her husband John Derek. And if you recall, when that picture was being filmed, they kept him under wraps. They did not want him to do any interviews. So tonight he will be interviewed by Alan Carr, and he'll talk about his enforced silence during the making of that motion picture. We also have David Naughton, who was an instant sensation in the picture called An American Werewolf in London. So that and more surprises from our original home, Los Angeles, California, after this for our sponsors and for the NBC television stations.
Stop and take the time to smell the roses. Stop and take the time